What up, YouTube community? Today I'm going to be doing a review of Ortho Killex lawn weed control, and we're going to see if it's worth the $25 plus tax Canadian that you'll be paying for it. So stay tuned to find out. Alright, welcome back, guys. So like I said, today's review is going to be the Ortho Killex lawn weed control, and this comes in a ready to spray format as well as a concentrate. I went with the ready to spray because I'm going to be doing a broadcast application, so I figured I'd pick some of this stuff up. I paid $25 plus tax Canadian, and I picked it up from Canadian Tire. You can get it from Home Depot and pretty much anywhere else. If you live in the eastern provinces, I'm pretty sure this stuff is banned and you won't be able to get it anywhere, so that's gonna suck for you guys. But out here in British Columbia, and I believe in Alberta, Saskatchewan, you can get this stuff. And in the States, you guys have pretty much access to a ton of post and pre-emergent weed killers and lawn products that we don't have access to. But anyways, enough rambling. So this stuff kills, I believe it says 50 different types of weeds. And kind of what drew me to this versus the Scott's version was that it's a lot cheaper. So what I'm gonna do is I have already read the instructions, and I'm gonna follow them to a T. I believe it says it covers 4,000 square feet. Let's see. It covers 8,800 square feet actually. So by that calculation, I should only need about a half a bottle. And I did read some other reviews online, and a lot of people were saying that the bottle runs out really quickly, and it's because they have too much water coming out. So I'm gonna start with the water pressure at about 50%. So in terms of the actual bottle itself, it's pretty simple and self-explanatory for how you use it. You hook up your hose. There's a little thumb lever here where you can go from, let's see, on, water, off. So use the water setting to kind of get a feel of how much product's coming out, and then you just put it down. So I'm going to cut the video. We'll go take a look at my backyard, and we'll see what I'm dealing with. All right, so here we are in the backyard, and I'm just going to kind of walk through and show you guys that there's weeds pretty much everywhere, all over this backyard. And originally I was planning on using some stakes to mark each individual, or a couple of the individual weeds, to show the before and after, but with it being this bad, we'll just do the same pan over after, and you should be able to see basically. So I'm going to come through. I have no idea what these weeds are. I'm not really good at identifying them. I know there's clover and moss and stuff and broadleaf weeds, but that's about it. So I'm going to kind of zoom in here. Just all over the place. Good one there. So kind of the point is that the whole yard is covered in weeds. And so I'm gonna put down a broadcast application of Killex to see if it'll get most of these killed. And I'm sure there's some stuff in here that bottle doesn't cover, but we'll just have to wait and see. See, kind of all over the place. Go over to this side too. Just everywhere. I'll spray some on that pathway there as well. And there's some, I don't know if that's like ivy or vine or something. Ooh, some disease or dead patches or something going on here. Kind of weird. Here it looks like ground ivy or something. But yeah, you pretty much get the idea. The whole backyard is covered in weeds. I'm gonna kind of give you a quick demonstration on how to use this. So I got the hose hooked up, and right now I'm just about to start spraying. But before I do, and before you do, you want to make sure you got your personal protective equipment. So for me, I got gloves, long sleeve pants, and shoes. And you want to make sure you're not spraying on a day where it's windy, and keep it low to the ground, and don't broadcast it on any of your sort of garden area or pathways and stuff, because you could stain it. And aside from that, just follow the directions on the bottle and you should be okay. So I'm going to show you guys. This is what the spray looks like with just water. And then we'll put it in the on position. I'm going to start from the furthest part of the yard first. And I'm going to keep it away from my desirable plants as much as possible. So we'll turn it on. There we go. So the product should be coming out. Let all the air out of there. What I've noticed is that there's not much color to it. I can smell it, but there's not much color to it. So I'm pretty much going to put all of this down like this. Backing away. And then I'll shut it off. And I think the best way to do this is to probably work in sections, because I'm not sure why there's so much sputtering happening. I know there's no air in the lines anymore, so it's kind of weird, but it is what it is. We'll keep putting it down. Kind of difficult to do on camera, but you get the idea. So we'll cut the video and then we'll come back after it's all been put down in a day or two and see what the results look like. Quickly show you one more thing. I just finished putting this down and it's been dripping like that the entire time. And I've tightened that as tight as I can possibly make it, and it's still leaking. So that's kind of weird. I mean, I just had the nozzle, my hose nozzle on this, or my sprayer nozzle, and it was not leaking. So I'm gonna put that on real quick and see if it's a problem with the bottle here. All right, so same yellow garden hose with a Yardworks nozzle, and not a single drop of water is coming out. That's one downside of this bottle right now. I'm not too sure why. Maybe the rubber O-ring they put in there is shit, but it will leak. I don't know if anyone else had the same issue, but it will leak. So there you have it, guys. I've put this down. Got roughly about, I want to say 3,000 square feet back here. The bottle covers 8,000 square feet. I have about a quarter of the bottle left at the most. And that's with the water pressure turned halfway down. So kind of disappointed that I personally don't feel like that's going to cover 8,000 square feet. And a lot of other people reviewing have had the same sort of complaint. But I'm still happy that one bottle for $25 will be able to cover probably about 4,000 square feet. So that is good. So we'll come back after a few days. We'll check this out and see what the results look like. What's up, guys? It's been about 24 hours, give or take, since I put the weed killer down. I'm just going to show you some of the weeds. And right off the bat, I can tell that there's some discoloration on some of the weeds. And the leaves are starting to wither. So I'll go in, I'll show you some close-ups. This area is really bad. Starting to yellow a little bit. And this stuff here, just kind of like a little bit of ivy in there, it's starting to yellow too. So overall, I would say that's those are some pretty good results for 24 hours. Yeah, look at that. Some of these ones here. Pretty much get the idea. 24 hours later, decent results. And from what I can tell, I haven't seen a single weed so far that looks like we missed. So I'd say so far so good. We'll come back tomorrow and see what it looks like after 48 hours. What up, guys? I wanted to quickly come out here and show you. This is the second morning after putting the Killex down. So it's less than 48 hours. I'd say about maybe 38 hours. And I gotta mow this lawn today, but I want to show you what it looked like before. So you can see all the weeds are starting to discolor compared to the rest of the grass. If you look around, you can notice where the weeds are from a distance now because they're yellowing, whereas the rest of the grass is green, except for that stripe, and that stripe, because I missed fertilizing that. What's up, guys? This is 48 hours after spraying the Weed X, and I made the video in the morning because I just finished mowing this, so it's going to be harder to see the weeds that have just been cut down. But we'll go in anyway and take a look. Let's see if we can take a look to see. It's starting to dry out pretty good. Pretty much the whole lot's like that. What is going on, guys? It's been 3 weeks since I put down the Killex and decided today I'm going to come and conclude the review. So we're going to walk around here and we're going to take a look at what a fantastic job this stuff has actually done. So if you remember this area before, or go back in a couple of minutes and watch, you'd remember that the entire thing was covered in weeds. Like, they were all over the place. Now I'm going to have to look hard just to see if I can find one. Same thing with this area, just nothing left. And that's one application. Alright guys, so that concludes my review. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, please subscribe, comment, and hit the like button. Thank you.